Hayes Farm.
Hayes Farm.
Hayes Farm.
Hayes Farm.
Hayes Farm is not an ordinary farm. We're your urban teaching farm, your place of connection, and your community of belonging. In the face of these uncertain times, food security is among the top priority for many of us. There are big changes happening, and we believe that together, these changes can be for the better.
We have a community farm model. We see the future as being centered around a community farm. We have so many complex problems that are happening right now in the world, and we come at it with a really holistic solution. We're looking at human scale, we're looking at it being regenerative, and we're always looking at it being relationship-based. And I think the key to Hayes Farm is the relationships.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you can't meet a better group of people than the ones at Hayes Farm, right? I had an amazing experience. I really enjoyed myself. The stuff I really like is the hands-on stuff, getting your hands in the ground, and they really helped me realize that I like doing that. They provide a lot of support. Okay, we're trying to start our business here, our farm. They're like, oh, what are you guys working on? Do you need any support? They were really helpful and taught us a lot.
Hayes Farm fulfills the most basic needs of human beings, which is to be able to feed ourselves. I mean, all humans, right? Is that we have a connection to our food plants. We've lost that connection because the public is quite concerned about food security, and they know that they got to do something. They have to be a part of the solution.
In the position that I'm in at Hayes Farm, the value that it has to me, I guess, is like a gateway to agriculture in kind of like a broad sense. But more than that, the educational aspect that the farm has, the collection of minds, often in alignment, but always different.
It's a good group of people. It's a good group of organizations, and there's so much heart that lives at Hayes Farm. The value that's brought by those individuals is so key. We want to focus on relationships with the land, with each other, with ourselves. And a big part of that for us at the farm is how the food goes from our field to your table. We do that by offering all of our produce on a pay-what-you-can basis. I think that by being physically where we are allows us to be more valuable to more people. Location.
Hayes Farm currently, the way I see it, exists because of the last wishes of Mary Hayes. Mary was the last of the Hayes Farm line that lived in the old farmhouse there. And she apparently, one of her last wishes was for the farm to remain a farm. The more development that happens in and around Hayes Farm, the more valuable the farm is going to be, Once upon a time, as far as I understand it, much of the north side of Fredericton was green space, and very rapidly that has changed to very high density residential. So I think it's unique in that, yes, we're in the city, we're offering training and green space type experiences, and we're also producing food for the local community. And I can't say I know too many other farms that operate like that.
We're doing a Parent and Me program this summer. It's a new project of ours, and it will involve parent and child, school-aged children at this time, together learning how to grow food, learn about bugs and weeds and butterflies and birds and anything with nature and anything with food. Kids are going to learn to do some simple cooking skills and basically interact with their parent and learn about anything to do with food. The way we've designed the program is that it's an ongoing learning. The kids and all the learners here with the youth programming will all grow in this actually field plot right here. We also have designed a teen programming for the kids that aren't in elementary school to come on a come again, go again type basis, very informal. They can come and learn something new every week, work in the same plot area, and develop through the course of the season. They'll learn how to grow their own food and cook their own food, preserve their own food.
To me, Hayes was always sort of like a refuge from the pandemic. Well, it was always kind of an uncomfortable endeavor to go to the grocery store. But whenever I came to Hayes Farm, we were outside, there was food all around us, and it felt safe. It just felt like a good place to be. People are beginning to understand the value of food. And I think that especially during the pandemic, so many people have turned to, getting back into gardening if they were gardeners in the past. Yeah, I think that those are things that people are seeking now, is the knowledge to feed themselves. And that's where I see Hayes Farm being able to provide those services. Hayes Farm is offering teachings that you can't get at that level in too many places at this time. What we gain is the sense of hope, because with every seed that we plant, there's always hope.
We are education-based. We ourselves are always learning, and it's not even just learning, it's really remembering who we are and how we connect to everything. Our vision is to come from a place of abundance, not scarcity. And we really just want everyone to prosper and find their purpose.
Everything you do, it's an impact for your 7 generations to come. So what are you doing today to help those 7 generations? My initial thought of Hayes was, it was such a huge sense of community. And I see here that they're teaching these ways of living, which helps your 7 generations. Regenerative farming is going to help the environment, which is going to enrich the soil, which is going to help those bug species. It's like a ripple effect, right? And not everyone will see what those ripples make, but I have hope for my grandchildren and their children.
Hayes may not be, directly impacting things in the now, but it's an investment for the future, and teaching people, what is possible, what shouldn't be continued, what, needs to change. Like, as Hayes Farm is moving forward and developing, that as it's being done, it's not always easy, but it's certainly done with an open mind and from the heart. And I think that's really important, and I'm really glad to be a part of that.
Say there's more than one way to show support at a community farm. Everybody has skills and knowledge and expertise they can share. So for some folk, donating money might be the easiest, and that's certainly very appreciated at Hayes Farm. But it doesn't always have to be monetary either. So there's many ways to show support for a community farm.
Help keep our programs accessible while shifting the food sovereignty paradigm from scarcity to abundance. Please join us in supporting Hayes Farm in any way that you can.
Any contribution you give is such a gift to us. Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you.
Well, Leland, well, Holland.